Today we are going to go over the chemical equilibrium. In a chemical equilibrium, we can identify two main types of equilibrium. In one side we have the molecular one, and in the other side we have the ionic one. Let's focus on the first one. What is the molecular equilibrium? The molecular equilibrium can be homogeneous or heterogeneous. And we can have in the homogeneous one gases like, for instance, phosphoropentachloride will be in equilibrium. So we represent the equilibrium with a double arrow with the phosphor trichloride decomposing in phosphor trichloride and chlorine gas. Why we call homogeneous this one? Because all the substances are in the same state. So for heterogeneous, for instance, we can have calcium carbonate solid in equilibrium with the carbon dioxide gas and calcium oxide solid. The calcium oxide solid is in a different phase than the carbon dioxide. That's why we call this one heterogeneous equilibrium, because we have a solid here. So this one is a solid, this one is a gas, and this one is also a solid. All of these are gas, gas, and gas. One of the main features of the chemical equilibrium are dynamic. What is the meaning of dynamic? That at the same time the reactant is being produced, it's going to the product, it's yielding some of the product. Some products are going back to produce a reactant. So it's always like a movement, like a motion between the reactant and the product. That's one of the features of the equilibrium. The other feature is the concentrations or pressure in equilibrium. Concentration or pressure, any one you want to measure in equilibrium, will be constant. It doesn't mean that they will be equal. It means constant, and in other words, it can be more in the product than in the reactant or vice versa, and eventually can be equal, but it doesn't mean the concentration have to be equal in equilibrium. The only thing is they will never change. The other feature of the equilibrium will be the rate of the direct reaction. This one will be equal to the rate of the reverse reaction. So at the same time they are being producing a product, the same time the reaction is coming back to the reactant. That's why both rates are equal in the equilibrium. So those are some of the features of the chemical equilibrium. Thank you for watching, and in our next video we will be talking a little bit more about equilibrium constant.